نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربي يسر ولا تعسر وتمم بالخير وبك نستعين يا فتاح بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Remember when we took a pledge from the children of Israel, you shall not worship anyone other than Allah, and you shall do good to the parents and to near of kin, and to orphans and the needy, and say to the people what is good, and be steadfast in salah, and pay zakah. Then you went back on your word, all but a few among you, and you are used to turning away. When we took a pledge from you, you shall not shed the blood of one another, and you shall not drive one another out of your homes. Then you agreed, being yourselves the witness. Yet here you are, killing one another and driving a group of your own people out of their homes, supporting each other against them in sin and aggression. And if they come to you as prisoners, you would ransom them, while their very expulsion was unlawful for you. Do you then believe in some parts of the book and disbelieve in others? So what can be the punishment of those among you who do that except disgrace in present life? And on the day of judgment they shall be turned to the most severe punishment, and Allah is not unaware of what you do. Those are the ones who bought the worldly life at the cost of the hereafter. So punishment shall not be lightened for them, nor shall they be helped. Indeed, we gave Musa alayhis salam the book, and after him we sent messengers, one following the other, and we gave clear signs to Isa alayhis salam, the son of Maryam alayhis salam, and supported him with the Holy Spirit. Then, how is it that every time a prophet came to you with what does not meet your desires, you grew arrogant? So you gave the lie to a group of the messengers and killed others. And they said, our hearts are veiled. Rather, Allah has cast damnation upon them for their disbelief. So they believe just in very little things. And when there came to them a book from Allah which confirms what was with them, while earlier they used to seek help against those who disbelieved, yet when there came to them that which they did recognize, they denied it. So the curse of Allah is upon the disbelievers. While is that for which they have sold out themselves, that they should deny what Allah has revealed, grudging that Allah should send down some of His bounty to whomsoever He wills from among His servants. So they came out with wrath upon wrath, and for the unbelievers there is humiliating punishment. When it is said to them, believe in what Allah has revealed, they say, we believe in what has been revealed to us, and they deny what is beyond it, whereas that is the truth which confirms what is with them. Say, why then have you been slaying the prophets of Allah earlier, if you were believers? And certainly Musa came to you with clear signs. Then you adopted the calf as God after his departure to the Mount of Tur, and you were transgressors. And when we took a pledge from you and raised high the Mount of Tur above you, hold fast to what you have been given, you and listen. They said, we have heard and disobeyed, and on account of their denial, they were soaked with love for the calf in their hearts. Say, evil is that which your faith enjoins upon you, if you are believers. Say, if the last abode near Allah is purely for you, to the exclusion of all people, then make a wish for death, if you are true. But they will never wish for it because of what their hands have sent ahead. Allah is all aware of the unjust. You shall surely find them the more avid for life than all other men, even more than the polytheists. Every one of them would love that his life is prolonged for 1,000 years. but it will not take him away from the punishment that his life is so prolonged, and Allah is watchful of what they do. Say, if someone is an enemy to Jibreel alayhi salam, it can by no means degrade him, for it is he who has brought it, the Quran, down upon your heart by the permission of Allah, confirming what has been before it, and a guidance and good tidings to the believers. If someone is an enemy to Allah, His angels and His messengers, and to Jibreel and Mikael, then Allah is enemy to the disbelievers. And certainly we have revealed to you clear signs, and no one denies them except the sinful. Would it always be that every time they enter into a pact, a group from among them should throw it aside? In fact, most of them do not believe. And when a messenger from Allah came to them, confirming what was already with them, some from among the people of the book threw the book of Allah behind their backs, as if they did not know. They followed what the devils used to recite in the reign of Sulaiman alayhi salam, and it was not Sulaiman who became an infidel, but the devils did become infidels, teaching people magic and what had been sent down to the two angels, Harut and Marut, in Babylon. And these two did not teach anyone without first having said to him, "We are but a trial, so do not go infidel." Then they used to learn from them that with which they could cause separation between a man and his wife, but they were not to bring harm through it to anyone without the will of Allah. They used to learn what harmed them and did no good to them, and they certainly knew what he who buys it has no share in the hereafter. And indeed, vile is the thing for which they sold themselves away, if only they knew. And had they accepted the faith and been God-fearing, the reward from Allah would have always been better, if only they knew. O you who believe, do not say Ra'ina, but say Anzurna, and listen, as there is a grievous punishment for the unbelievers. Those who disbelieve from among the people of the book and the idolaters do not like that any good should come to you from your Lord, but Allah chooses for His grace whomsoever He wills, and Allah is the Lord of great bounty. Whenever we abrogate a verse or cause it to be forgotten, we bring one better than it, or one equal to it. Do you not know that Allah is powerful over everything? Do you not know that to Allah alone belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth? Other than Allah, you have neither a patron nor a helper. Or do you rather want to question your prophet as Musa alayhi salam was questioned earlier? And whoever takes infidelity in exchange for faith has certainly missed the straight path. O Muslims, many among the people of the book desire to turn you, after your accepting the faith, back into disbelievers, all out of envy on their part, even after the truth has become clear to them. So, forgive and overlook till Allah brings out His command. Certainly, Allah is powerful over everything. And be steadfast in salah and give zakah. Whatever good you send forth for yourselves, you will find it with Allah. Certainly, Allah is watchful for what you do. They say that no one shall ever enter paradise unless he is a Jew or a Christian. These are their fancies. Say, bring your proof if you are truthful. Of course, whosoever submits his face to Allah and is good in deeds will have his reward with his Lord, and there shall be no fear for such people, nor shall they grieve.
Barakallahu li wa lakum. Ameen.